So marquee players, those were on the block first. Shishir Hattangadi, former Mumbai captain, former team principal of or team official of a couple of IPL teams, is joining me for some quick analysis. Thank you so much for your time. Just want to begin by putting up the big talking point. I guess there were several talking points, but Shane Watson was the one who attracted the biggest bid. No surprise there. He's gone to the Royal Challengers Bangalore for nearly 10 crore rupees, which pretty much reduces their purse by half. His base price was 2 crores. Now potentially part of a top order, Shish, which includes Gale, AB de Villiers and Virat Kohli.
And obviously, they're going to look at him contributing with the ball because Shane Watson has leadership qualities.
Yeah.
He'll be a great bonus in every side as a leader. He's also got to be bowling his 4 overs and, of course, batting top of the order. And, the last century in the T20 would have helped this price.
Yes. Also, of course, can be in a leadership position, although Virat Kohli is captain of that franchise. But there were several talking points there. None more surprising to me than Martin Guptill, in a sense, because he went unsold. He is the form white ball player in the world for the last year, but the logic that is doing the rounds is that Guptill hasn't done very well in these conditions. Do you buy that, Shish?
Well, I personally wouldn't buy that, but the people who are buying him have that logic, and that's something that one can understand up to a point. But you see, the thing is, at the moment, you don't go by sentiment. You go by how you can use a player in a team. And to me, Martin Guptill fits into, especially for this price, he fits into any of these teams. But the fact is that they haven't been able to accommodate him only because of probably his lack of experience in India or his lack of delivery and, his results in India. But I'll tell you what, he'll come back and he'll get bought.
All right, let's actually have a look at the Indians who have attracted bids in this marquee list. Yuvraj Singh has attracted a 7 crore bid. He's got a new IPL home now. This is his 5th IPL home. He's 4 times the base price that he was at. Ashish Nehra, one of the more endearing stories of the IPL, is now at 5.5 crores, and he too will be with Yuvraj Singh at the Sunrisers Hyderabad. So they've picked up a couple of Indian names. Also in that mix is Ishant Sharma, who attracted a 3.8 crore bid, and he's going to the new team from the Pune Super Giants is Ishant. So those were the 3 big Indians in there. Any of that a big surprise to you, Shish?
Yes, comparing Ashish Nehra and Ishant Sharma, one is much younger, one is wiser, one is older. Look at the parity in the prices.
Yeah.
But Yuvraj's selection has been very prudent. He's gone to a team that has needed domestic Indian batsmen to perform for them, and I think that was a very smart move by SRH to go for him.
Yeah, because Shikhar Dhawan was the only pedigreed batsman in that lineup. Just want to
and an old connection, Tom Moody, Punjab, Yuvraj Singh, that's a belief that he can deliver for him.
Yeah, and Ashish Nehra is, as we said, an endearing story, Shish, but you've got to remember this is a guy who's done a job. He was one of the highest wicket takers in the last IPL. He did okay in Australia. He's part of the Indian team at the World T20. So everything working in his favour in that sense.
And what's interesting is, teams have looked at his 24 balls. 24 balls, how well can you deliver for me? They're not concerned about his age, his fitness, or his ability, or his lack of suppleness in the field. They're looking at how can you deliver 24 balls for me, and that is where I think he's been bought at a good price.
Yeah, we talked about Guptill going unsold, also Aaron Finch going unsold, but a couple of sales there in the marquee list. Kevin Peterson, who came in with some good form, did well in the Ram Slam, then did well in the BBL, but only went for a little bit over his base price at 3.5 crores, and Dwayne Smith as well at 2.3 crores. He's played for the Chennai Super Kings with success in the top order in the past, but his base price was only 50 lakhs. The Peterson one surprised you a little bit. You thought he would have gone for a higher bid, especially the auction was at the start.
Actually, but the fact is that I think teams have realized where to stop. They wait for the bids to start, and then it can go to a crazy level. But what I like about Peterson's picking is that he's not playing international cricket, hasn't bought him that price. In addition to what he's doing, if he had played international cricket, maybe he would have got a better price. But unfortunately, just the Big Bash and just T20, being a travelling salesman for T20 cricket, I think that reduces and diminishes your market value a bit. So you've got a good price, they've got a good player.
Yes, so Kevin Peterson has a new home as well. Just before we finish this up, why are Delhi sleeping through this? They have 37 crores to spend at this auction and a team to build, and they've allowed 6 of the marquee players, actually now 7 of the marquee players, to slip away.
I think Delhi are going to focus on domestic players. They've made their mistakes in the past, picked up big names, haven't delivered for them. I think they've realized that they'll focus on their key players, domestic players, give them a higher price and make sure they make a difference to the trend that they've followed in the last few years.
All right, thoughts there from Shishir Hattangadi. Thank you so much for that. Through the day here on ESPN Cricinfo, we'll keep coming back with auction insights with Shishir.